Hi, my name's Marcus, and you might remember me from my first, admittedly pretty rambly video. I can't even promise that this one's going to be much better, but I'll give it another try and introduce myself in a little bit more in depth way. So, I'm starting this YouTube channel kind of as a way to connect. I do want it to have like this social aspect behind it. And the reason is that like I've just been building a lot of things and doing a lot of things, but I haven't really been sharing. And like there's, I guess, a multitude of reasons behind it. I don't think it's just shyness. I think that there's just like some kind of resistance, a lack of courage, or just maybe also the feeling that it won't be interesting to anybody. And while that still may be true, I figured I'd still give it a try because if I don't try it, then I'll never figure out, right? And so I think like a bit to me and probably some like recurring themes among this channel are just going to be that like I feel like I'm a classic scanner personality or multi-potentialite or renaissance man or however you want to call it, but just somebody who has a very like pool of interests basically to draw from, and like I jump around between them a bit, and some of them I focus on a bit longer. So like photography has been with me for almost 20 years. Martial arts was there for 10 years. I played music for about 10 years. Um, like entrepreneurship and like this whole space around like solopreneurship, actually more lifestyle design. Like these are also like topics that have been with me for quite a while. And I think also what leads me here then is kind of this lifestyle design. So basically I think somewhere along or down the road, actually, like I'd love to have like a bit of a community and like a shared space with other people that feel that they just want to make more conscious choices about how they live their life. Um, I think it's fine if like the standard plan works for you is like go to school, go to university, meet somebody, get married, have kids, work until you're retired, don't change, the field that you work in, um, like yeah, be happy and let it end. And I think like for quite a while now, I think I've noticed I don't think that that's going to work for me, and it hasn't worked for me so far. I'm old enough now to have already jumped around quite a bit, and I think that's a wonderful thing. I think that nowadays, like for one, we have more possibilities than ever before. Like I also think with the internet, like we can learn everything, and there's like access to opportunities that were just gate kept before, right? So if you're any type of creator, like say you're a musician, for example, you used to need a label, and nowadays you can just publish your music and it can spread. And the same goes for any type of other business idea. You could be like really into, I don't know, crocheting um some kind of, I don't know, like chickens. I can't really come up with a better example right now. But anyway, I think that like maybe 30 years ago there was no audience for this. But now you might actually be able to build like a very passionate following, right? And yeah, and so I think actually like the verdant thread to me is ideally like a space where people that are just like um, somewhat dissatisfied but not hopeless, and um, but they just know that there's like something else kind of like that they want, and since there isn't really a blueprint for how to live your life if you're not following like this a standard path, I'll call it. um I feel like it's good to have a tribe. I feel like it's good to have some friends that you can talk to about these things. Maybe there are some things that somebody else has solved already, and yeah, then you can learn and share. And yeah, I guess, well, since this is my YouTube channel, I guess I'm going to be kind of like a host or moderator in this. And I think that there are going to be some like topics, impulses, learnings, yeah, just things that I find curious, interesting, or beneficial maybe as well for an audience that I'd like to share. And yeah, there are certain formats that I think that I've come up with like over the years because I've been procrastinating on this YouTube channel quite a bit. Um, there's for one, like I wanted to have a series about sustainable stuff that doesn't suck, because I think it's like a good thing. to just try and not damage your surroundings more than necessary. But I also don't think that I'm going to start making my own laundry detergent, or going to adjust my life too much. I do very much like the conveniences of modern life. I think another series that I was thinking of, I had like the working title Napkin Labs, which basically is just like playing through this like business ideas basically, and maybe like sharing some concepts that are helpful for people just like starting out, or like trying to figure out like how to like launch certain ideas. I've been collecting business ideas for over a decade, and I have a couple of hundred written down for like little projects or little businesses. And I'm not going to build them, so I'm super happy to just like talk through them. That's the part that's fun to me anyway, is just being creative, brainstorming, and happy to like throw that out there. Maybe somebody will learn a new tool, or a new concept, have an idea for something that they want to do themselves. And yeah, I think actually that's pretty much it for right now for the intro. And yeah, this wasn't very rehearsed, and not very structured. And I hope that you can forgive me. And if you're still sticking around, then I guess this is somewhat interesting to you. And I invite you to just, yeah, hit the subscribe button and come along on this journey.